Hey, fellas, here's the commish talking about week 4. We're going to summarize it real quick. I know we're in the middle of week 5, but you know I got to do when I can do it and do what I do when I do what I do. So here's what we got. We got 3 teams that are now currently undefeated. And we're going to start off with the NFC division. Up there with Bet Your Money at 4-0. And Bet Your Money with 246 points is kind of in the middle of the pack scoring-wise, but they're winning. And that's what you want to do. If you can't score, you want to win. So 246 points. You got Bet Your Money at 3-1, Don Mega, 263 points. In second place, Killer Bees at 2-2, 254 points in third place. Then we got No Limit, Just for Fun, Gangsters 1-3, and the boys lost a heartbreaker last week, went down to 0-4. So still a lot of a bottleneck there on those wild card potential spots that maybe open up with a lot of teams sitting there between 230 and 270 points. Look like you got about 6 or 7 teams in that range, maybe a little more than that. And then anybody that falls below that 230-point range is kind of slipping behind as far as a wild card potential spot. And then, of course, the teams that are up there in the 300 range, which are only, about 3 teams, those teams are in pretty good shape for a wild card spot and or to take a top 3 record spot. So that's where we are on NFC. The AFC division, real deal. Big game, 117 points last week. Took down the Eagles. I think the Eagles put up 73, not a bad game, but 117 is hard to overcome. So that shot the real deal up to the top in the scoring league, and also took them up to 4-0. Illmatic went to 4-0, 268 points, looking pretty solid right now. And then the Crusher went to 3-1, but Crusher's down to 234 points. So Crusher actually was expecting them to do a little bit more point-wise, but they're starting to slip a little bit. LaShawn McCoy's not doing much. And like I said, I think last week, Russell Wilson's been solid, but he's got to get LaShawn McCoy and Wes Welker going over there. Calvin Johnson, he's kind of fallen off the last couple of weeks. So my man MD's got some issues over there in Crusher land. Superfly 2-2. Edged me out in a 1-point game. That hurt. I needed that win big time, but Superfly 80-79, 297 points. So Superfly's in a solid position. At 2-2, they're still in the running for a top 3 spot, but definitely in the running for that first wild card spot if they don't get up into a top 3 spot. And obviously, we've got a lot of games to go. Bomb Squad at 1-3, 214 points, and Clyde at 0-4. 166 points. So a long way to go for Clyde and Gangsters as far as getting back at least into the wild card spot. I was looking at Bomb Squad. I was looking at the team today, and with Randall Cobb starts to come around, which he's starting to do. He scored again today, put up a couple of touchdowns, I think, last week. He's already got Julio Jones. Who else does the Bomb Squad have? If he can get Cam to be somewhat consistent, that's a big if. Ellington scored today. You know, he's got some potential there. Larry Donald, they keep trying to pump up as far as being a potential high-scoring tight end. He didn't do anything today, so remains to be seen. But Bomb Squad's got a potential to maybe get back in this with what I'm seeing here on the team. He had 57 last week, I think today, and I try not to go when I'm doing this the current day that we're in, which is week 5, but I think Bomb Squad's got 70-something points today, so we'll keep an eye on Bomb Squad over the next few weeks and see if they make a push here to get back in at least the wild card spot, if not putting up some wins. So right now, basically what we're looking like is Bet Your Money, Real Deals looking solid, Illmatic, still Eagles, Superfly, teams that look pretty hot. Like I said, Don Mega at 263, 3-1. Killer Bees having, I think, a good game today. So still a long way to go. But those are the teams right now that's kind of leading the way. And then some of us at the bottom got to put in some work. Got to get some points and some wins going, or we're going to be out of it quickly. So that's where we are for week 4. Good luck today for even though the games are mostly over. And we'll catch up sometime during the week. Peace.